The village of Wensleydale is situated 1.5 miles from Leyburn in North Yorkshire. Nestled in a cosy corner is the White Rose Candle Workshop. This 19th century building was originally a watermill. In 1971, the mill was given a new lease of life when Mick and Jenny White converted it into a workshop. They have worked very hard for many years to develop this place into a thriving business. This is the traditional method of making candles. Jane is seen here dipping candle frames into a drum of melted wax. Each time the candles are dipped, they pick up a layer of wax and become thicker. About 25 dips are needed to produce a dinner table sized candle. Jenny demonstrates one of the many methods of decorating a candle for the shop. When a new batch of candles is started, the hot wax is checked for the correct temperature and then poured into a mould, in this case an aluminium tube. This is cooled overnight and next day removed from the mould. Jane then takes it to the bench and saws the rod into the required length. The tops of the candles are smoothly planed. A Bunsen burner flame gives the wax a final finish. The next stage is when the sole is brushed and the hole for the wick is drilled. A varied choice of candlewick sizes are stocked for the huge variety of shapes and sizes produced on the premises. A piece of waxed wick is then inserted into the drilled hole, and this is sealed in with a little hot wax to complete the candle. Mick has melted some more hot wax and pours this into a shallow tray. Once cooled a little, the wax is cut into squares and then allowed to harden completely. This can then easily be removed from the tray and stored ready for future use. Here, Jane is filling a mould with a mixture of coloured squares, like the ones Mick cooled in the tray. She taps the mould to consolidate the pieces. Wax is then added at the correct temperature to cement the pieces together. After cooling for several hours, the mould is opened and the blank removed. Mick chops the wax into cubes, as with the cylindrical candle. The jig is adjusted to accommodate the blanks, which are then drilled. The cubes have then to be flamed on all 6 sides to give a smooth and pleasing finish. Any wax pieces are cleared from the drilled hole, and then the wick is inserted and sealed as before. Jenny is shown making a candle from a pure beeswax sheet. This is warmed to make it more flexible for handling. A wick has been laid on the edge of the sheet and the wax is carefully rolled up to produce a lovely candle. These frosted candles are covered with a realistic looking icing. Jane recently introduced her own style of a cupcake to white rose candles. These have become very popular with visitors as they look good enough to eat. If you do wish to visit this unique place, you will be met with the wonderful fragrances of scented candles and a welcoming smile.